Yeah, okay.
Just two cool people.
Doesn't bother me if you wear them. I can't see them regardless.
It's true.
So
That's
I'm not
very
worried
true.
about that.
All right, we're live.
Oh, we're good?
7 seconds in.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
BMAC here, podcast. 39 with special guest Missy was over here. What's up, Missy? Here, first time.
What's up, BMAC? First time here. I'm really excited.
Me too.
All
right. Let me get started first. So how did you get into this field? This kind of work.
Of work. I was working in retail. I was managing a Newbury Comics.
Wow.
Because I love music.
Yes.
Yes. And just randomly, I just started looking for another job, just one that would make a little bit more money.
Mm-hmm.
And I stumbled across this field. I have a great aunt who was big in special education. My mom has her master's in special ed also. I think I was just drawn to it. I enjoy working with people. I enjoy hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
And I have guys that make me proud every day with how they handle themselves in the world, you know?
I like that. That. So, but why this field specifically? Is it something that you're just drawn to, kind of thing?
I think I was drawn to it, like I said, because of my aunt was big in the Special Olympics in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And I was in special ed as a kid too.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all relate to each other.
Yeah.
And just so the audience knows, I have 4 of my friends here with us.
Yeah. I know who they are, but
we have Sam. Hustle. Ren. And Dee Dee. Yeah.
Nice.
So they may chime in here and there.
That sounds great.
Yeah, if they've got anything to say,
That's great.
I think you should announce that it's your 399th show.
399 show podcast today. Yes, it is
399. And tomorrow people can tune in for what?
Chugfest.
Not booze.
No. Well, it is, but it's not. I mean,
it is, but it isn't.
Not. Yeah.
All right.
Basically, it's basically. I'm not worried about what happened afterwards. Yeah. I'm not worried about that.
All right.
I think I do 5 at once. I can do 5 milks at one time. I just go to all of them.
Oh, so we're chugging milk.
Yes.
It's milk.
Chocolate
all right.
milk.
Chocolate milk.
Specifically, not just mini milk. Chocolate milk.
All right.
So let me ask a question first. So, what are you passionate about? I guess.
Whew. I've been asking myself that question a lot lately. What am I passionate about?
Yes.
I think I'm very passionate about my job and making sure that the people that I work with attain the goals that they've set for themselves in life.
Oh, good.
I'm passionate about music.
Yes.
I love music. I'd go to see anybody live.
Okay.
Live music just sets my soul on fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm passionate about people. I really enjoy people and interacting with people and learning.
Yeah.
Learning about other people and how people are the same and how we're different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of personalities do you like? Well, what kind of personalities? This is probably a broad question.
This is a broad question.
Yeah.
I can definitely enjoy someone that is an introvert that kind of keeps to themselves.
Yeah.
I like to get them to get out of their shell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got really great qualities to offer. We should all have a seat at the table, right?
Yeah, all should.
That's it.
So let me ask you this question. So in terms of music, who are your favorite musicians you like?
Music. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I grew up on James Taylor, Carole King.
King.
My parents were big into music. My dad was big into jazz and rock.
Wow.
My mom was really big into, folk and Americana. And luckily that mix growing up just got me into all kinds of music.
Really?
Anything from jazz, country, R&B, soul. I listen to some metal. We have some guys in PBD that love metal music.
Okay.
As for favorite artists, that is such a tough question. I've seen an amazing artist, Brandi Carlile.
Oh, okay.
Not to be confused with Belinda Carlisle of the Go-Go's.
Different.
Yeah. Brandi Carlile, I've seen her probably about 100 times at least.
Really?
Yeah. Obsessed.
Now, is that Brandi from is that different from Brandi, the one I'm thinking of, Cinderella? Is that different from
Brandi not Moesha.
Not Moesha.
Yeah.
No.
So Brandi Carlile actually is kind of a folk Americana, I would say. Okay. She took Tanya Tucker out of retirement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, got her to record a new album.
That's really neat.
And it won a ton of Grammys. Yeah, so Brandi's quite talented. Right now, I'm big on Zach Bryan and Noah Kahan.
Really?
Yeah.
What is Americana? Because it's very very complex thing.
Americana?
Yeah, it sounds very visual.
It is. So Americana, I would say, falls into like a folky rock and roll but with like an American country swing on it, if that makes sense. And everybody loves country now. Beyonce just put out a great country album.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Jolene. I don't like her version Jolene though. I don't like her version Jolene.
I don't think anyone should ever sing Jolene but Dolly Parton.
Yeah, but
I agree with you on that. If you're gonna cover someone, it's not Dolly Parton.
No one's gonna try to.
Yeah.
But do you think Dolly cares? I mean, because Dolly's very sweet. I don't know if she would really. Dolly's a very sweet person. I met Dolly a couple times.
Yeah, jeez, it's like I'm sitting next to royalty.
Dolly's sweet.
Yeah.
But do you think she would care? I think she's very sweet. Do you think she would really, care in her own mind? I
think in her own mind, she just wants everyone to get along.
Yeah.
Even when she talks about politics, it's just like, why can't we all just love each other and live our lives, right? We have all this other, noise in our heads of what's right, what's wrong, who's right, who's wrong.
So were you ever in a band yourself or no?
In a band, I can't. My mom played the classical guitar when I was very young.
Yeah.
My dad taught me the drums in our basement.
Oh, wow.
I don't know that I could still do anything with it, though, to be honest with you.
So,
and I've never been in a band.
Who's your favorite controversial figure?
My favorite controversial figure? Well, I have found out recently that Taylor Swift is controversial.
She is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people like her. Some people absolutely hate her. I'm a big Swiftie.
Yes.
I would love to see Taylor Swift in concert. I mean, there's a lot of controversial figures out there today.
Yeah.
A lot of people, run their mouths to see if they can go viral. And,
yes.
They don't care if it's good likes or bad likes, as long as someone likes it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question to Samantha. Samantha, what kind of music do you like, Samantha? Let's see what she can add.
There's one country I do like.
What's that?
Martina McBride.
Oh,
Martina McBride. She's great.
She's very good.
Yeah.
Martina McBride.
Way to bring it old school, Sam.
I like that.
Yeah.
And what about you, Hustle?
Hustle, who do you like, for music? Diggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes this rapper named Diggy.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you a question about Jelly Roll. Do you know who Jelly Roll is?
I love Jelly
All right.
Roll.
Do you think he'd be someone you would mess with or no? I mean, I'm not saying he's kind of big.
Yeah, you mean mess with like physically?
Well, I get like someone.
You're asking me if I would step to Jelly Roll.
Yeah, like
no.
Yeah, no.
Why
is that?
I'm a pretty big girl.
Yes.
I think I could hold my own.
Hold your own.
Jelly Roll's probably gonna kick my butt.
He would.
Yeah.
Why? Well, why? His size?
His size. He's like a giant compared to me.
But he could be a nice guy. My mom thinks probably Jelly Roll is very.
I think he's probably one of the most genuine guys out there nowadays.
Yeah.
In music. Yeah. I follow him on TikTok.
You do?
He and his wife Bunny. Bunny has a podcast herself.
She does? What's it called?
I'm not sure what it's called. It comes up on my TikTok sometimes.
Now, speaking of TikTok, so I got a view on TikTok. I want to share with you TikTok. I got a view on TikTok. I want to share with you if you don't mind TikTok.
You have a show on TikTok?
No.
Oh.
No. I said, but I want to share my viewpoint on TikTok. So, did you have there's someone might try to sell it? I heard there's a.
Yeah. So the government. Yeah. So TikTok is actually owned by a giant corporation in China. And the government feels like maybe they're we really shouldn't have them have all control of it. So if somebody is smart, they'll buy TikTok here in America and run it. Because I mean, it's a gold mine.
It's a gold mine.
Yeah.
Now, is TikTok very visual? Because people talk about it a lot. I don't really understand the whole.
Oh yeah. So I could talk to you and explain to you what TikTok is about.
What is it? Yeah.
So TikTok allows you to go on and kind of do exactly what you and I are doing. 10 minutes is the max, though. You can't do anything longer than 10 minutes. So it's like shorts. You can voice your opinion.
Yeah.
The more views you get, you're able to go live and you can have people interacting with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a place, I think, where people share their ideas, and then you kind of get into groups of people that have a lot in common. Music. There's music talk. There is arts and craft talk.
Oh, wow.
People really like tumblers, like,
Yeah.
cups with lids. People go crazy for tumblers.
Really?
That's all over TikTok.
That's kind of.
And then you have the bad side of TikTok, the political side, people recording things that they probably shouldn't be recording. But TikTok really, you get a large audience all at one time.
Let me ask you, you mentioned this the other day about music. What is your favorite song that gradually gets faster and speeds up? Do you like any songs that do that you know of?
That start slow and then speed up?
Yeah, gradually. Verse by verse kind of thing. Verse by verse.
Yeah, I think just from history, I think Queen Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, kind of does that.
I mean, it starts a little soft, it gets a little
louder,
heavy, and then it ends a little softer.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a really interesting question. How about
Yeah.
what's yours? You must have one in mind.
I mean, it's an art form that's kind of lost, but I want to try to bring that back.
Yeah, sure.
It's an art form that's kind of been lost in the past 20 to 30 years. A lot of bands that like folky do that. They get faster with songs like gradually. And I wish that style would come back to the mainstream. I mean, do you think it will? Because from what I can tell, it's not. I hope it does at some point come back.
So you like a song that starts out slow.
Yes.
And then gets faster as it goes.
Verse by verse, yes.
Verse by verse, it gets faster. I mean, you have some connections. Why don't you start saying?
Saying what? Saying what? Hey, what? Say
yeah.
hey.
Hey, Dolly Parton.
Right.
Why don't you do this?
Do this.
Start slow.
Right.
Get fast and slow.
Right. And
yeah.
And I mean,
I think the possibilities in music are endless.
Really.
Yeah.
But even something as obscure as that, something that's like kind of not talked about very much, is possible.
I think a song that can build.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're waiting for the heavy part to come. That feeling you get inside.
Or the kick in.
Yeah. Like In the Air Tonight.
Yeah.
Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of
builds, and then he gets that drum solo.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't think we've seen the last of it.
But yeah, I feel like we kind of have, because I'll explain to you why. Because the radio business doesn't talk about it.
Well, I mean, you have a platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk about it. I've been talking about it on the podcast, but no one's been picking it up.
Well, you're in my ear now, so I'm going to start talking to people about it, right?
I mean, because I feel like that people that don't really understand, don't get the concept of the idea. Like, people are like, it's cool, but they're like, they don't think it's a fun,
I think it is fun. I think it gets you feeling really emotional, and then it kind of releases, and it lets you kind of just right. Yeah. I think that's what we need nowadays.
I feel like a lot of there aren't songs that do that gradually speed up.
Now,
I feel like
I can't think of one recently that comes to mind.
There was this old song from the 70s, actually. It was called Harry Chapin. Do you remember the song that goes, it was just after dark when the truck started down the hill that leads into Scranton, Pennsylvania, carrying 30,000 pounds of bananas. Remember that song? It was an old 70s song from way back in the 70s.
30,000 pounds of bananas?
Yes.
That's a lot of potassium.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually about a truck accident. It actually really happened in real life to a truck driver. It had an accident in real life actually happened.
So who sings that?
Harry Chapin. He was an old 70s.
Harry Chapin. I know Harry Chapin. I do not know that song.
Well, that song kicks in, though. It does have that kick in.
That's the kind of kick in you're talking about. Well, now I'm definitely, when we're done, on the way home, I'm going to listen to Harry Chapin.
That song or just that album? Because
no, I'll listen to that song. What's it called? 10,000 bananas?
30,000 pounds.
30,000 pounds of bananas.
Yes.
That's a lot of bananas.
And it's funny, that accident really happened in real life. The accident actually really happened. Their truck driver was in a real accident in Pennsylvania and actually crashed. It actually really happened to somebody.
In Scranton?
Yes.
Wow.
But I have a question for you about impressions. Do you do any impressions at all? Or no?
Impressions.
Have you ever done any?
Sometimes I impersonate Sam.
You do?
Yeah.
When?
When she gets in one of her moods.
Oh, really?
I'll kind of, I'll
reiterate it.
I'll reiterate to show her kind of like, look, this is how we look right now, right?
Ah, yes.
I don't do any famous impressions of famous people. No.
I've done a couple.
I mean, I saw you on stage with Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
And for a minute, I couldn't tell who was singing. You or Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
I mean, you killed it up there. But I don't do impressions.
You don't?
Sam has her hand up though.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Me and Missy known for have a long time.
Yeah, Sam and I go way back. I was her job coach in high school.
Oh, wow.
And then somehow she found me here at Shore.
We bumped together.
How'd she
bumped in again? I don't know. I tried to get away from her when she was in high school.
High school.
And I was like, good, I'm done with her. She's gone. And then one day, who's walking through the halls of Shore?
Sam.
But Sam.
Who's your favorite Batman of all time? I asked you this last time.
Oh, you did? You asked me this last time, and I feel like my answer kind of let you down, I think.
Yeah, who did you say
I'm pretty sure that I said, I think I said Michael Keaton.
Yeah, but remember what I said to you last time?
You have a lot of Batman knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
George Clooney.
George Clooney. That's it. That's an interesting pick.
It is?
Yeah.
Why?
Interesting. I don't know. I don't think I liked him very much as Batman.
A lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
I don't get why. Everybody said visually that they look terrible. But to me,
see, so you actually you didn't have to watch him.
Right.
Maybe that's the difference.
That's the difference.
We had to look at him.
Yeah, look at him.
And his mannerisms.
Yeah.
That's not really Batman to me.
That's not Batman
right?
to you.
But the voice to you was Batman.
Yeah. Batman.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the difference.
The difference.
Oh, Ren's got her hand up
Go
here.
ahead, Ren.
Do you like Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I do a little bit. Yeah, I don't watch her as much, but I know who she is. I don't watch her as much as I do Batman, but I do like.
Are you a big Wonder Woman fan, Ren?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Which
one of my favorites.
One of her favorites.
which version though? Which version? Because there's several versions. The original.
The original, yeah.
Oh, Gail Goddard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the new one. Oh wait,
Yes.
the original Linda Carter,
Yeah.
like the OG '70s Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
wow,
wow,
Linda Carter.
that's interesting.
Go back, Ren. I
Oh,
love
speaking
it.
of people who are famous, do you know who? Please tell me you know who Stan Lee is.
Yes, I do know Stanley.
Yeah,
You crazy enough?
yeah.
I'm gonna blow your mind right now.
Go ahead.
I met Stanley.
Me too.
What?
Yeah.
I used to manage a comic book store when I lived in Los Angeles for a short time,
You did.
and he used to come into the comic book store.
Nice guy.
Wicked nice
Wicked
guy.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how come did you ever know what Stan Lee's personal what happened with Stan Lee when he was getting older? His manager, I guess, was convicted with elder abuse. I guess his manager, I guess, was.
Yeah, I
taking him
think
out.
towards the end, I think his manager
Do you
did kind
believe that or no?
of. I believe it.
You do?
Yeah,
Why?
I think. Well, I
Because his
think
name is Stan. No.
no. I think
No.
when people get older, there are just people out there that feel they can take advantage.
That's really.
Whether it's money or fame or whatever it is.
But did Stan know that was happening? Did Stan know that was even going on?
My guess is he didn't know.
He didn't know.
Yeah, I don't think he was all with it.
Really?
Yeah, I think he kind of lost a little bit of his memory and stuff. And I think that makes it easier for people to kind of prey on him,
But what did he? But why did you trust him though? Why did you trust him if you take advantage of him
I think that maybe he trusted him before
before?
he took advantage of him.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure.
Because I love Stan.
Someone could come into your life and be super positive
Yeah.
and be super supportive.
Yeah.
And then you kind of start losing your mind a little.
You do.
And the Alzheimer's kicks in and you don't really know what's happening.
It's happening.
And so at that point, that person, it's very easy to take advantage
It
of.
is.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form.
Do you know anyone with Alzheimer's or?
No.
So my grandmother passed away of Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And people took advantage of her.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did she know that was going on?
She did not
She didn't
know.
know what was going on.
No.
No.
Nope. She wasn't able to speak or communicate very well towards the end.
Oh wow.
But she definitely was being taken advantage of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
And
how
I
can
think that
somebody-
happens in our field also.
Our field also.
Yeah.
But how can somebody tell if they take it? How can someone tell if they've been taken advantage of?
Luckily, I could talk about here.
Yeah.
And I could talk about my experience with my grandmothers. My family recognized that something was wrong.
What's wrong?
And then we found out, that the lady wasn't doing everything she said she was doing.
Oh, she was done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in this field,
Yes.
it's my job to make sure that you're all safe,
Mm.
right?
Yep.
So I'm a court mandated reporter.
Oh wow.
So anytime I see anything that I think is just not on the up and up, I by law I have to say something.
Say something.
And that's a safety net for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can come to me with anything and I'll make sure that you're safe.
Yep.
Right? That's my job.
Now let me ask you about favorite Disney character, if you don't mind.
Oh, Disney.
Who's your Disney character? Samantha, go first. Actually. if you don't mind.
Oh, this is a great question for
Yes.
these guys.
Yes.
Mine's a Little Mermaid.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
All right. What about you?
Hustle.
Tarzan?
You like Tarzan? Wow. He said
Okay.
Tarzan.
Oh, wow, that's a first.
That's a first yes.
All right. And what about
You like
Ariel,
Who
so
said
like
that?
Little Mermaid, that's Dee
That's
Dee.
Dee Dee?
Yep.
Dee Dee.
I like I like the princesses.
Ren's a big
Which-
princess person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like any princess.
Yeah.
Ren is.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what's so it's funny you mentioned Belle. Let me explain something about
All right.
that. So I'm looking for a girlfriend.
Oh,
Right? Okay. And I'll tell you what I'm looking for qualities I'm looking for.
quality. Yeah, this is taking a turn. I'm ready. Is this a
Well,
love connection?
No. Well, no. I'm just telling
Oh,
you.
all right.
I'm just telling you.
I felt like Chuck Woolery for a second.
Chuck Woolery. Who
We'll
is
be
Chuck?
back in 2 and 2.
No, I'm gonna give her a girlfriend that can drive and that's quote unquote and that's very bubbly personality and that can sing.
Oh, so you've got some top tier things here. They
Yeah.
have to drive.
Yes. Because I like to go out at night. I like to go out to the
Oh,
club.
you're like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a club kind of guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Karaoke kind of guy, I
yes,
should say.
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
So they have to drive. They have to have a
Yes.
bubbly personality.
Yes.
Someone that can keep up with you.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah, and someone that can. It'd be great if she could sing too. That would be a bonus.
And if she's a singer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Taylor Swift? Because it kind of sounds like it.
But Taylor Swift doesn't live here. So,
Right. But I mean, she
but-
drives. She has a bubbly
drive.
personality.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Now, so let me say, yeah. So I think I would date someone. I think I would, if she was real, I think I would date Belle actually.
Oh, so he's saying Belle is
Yes.
his perfect
Like if,
woman.
like if she was real, yes. If she was like a real person, I think I would give her a chance.
You give her a shot?
Yes, I would.
I hope she makes the cut.
Do you think she would make the? Do you think she would make the cut? Do you think she would make the cut?
Do I think that Belle would make the cut with B-Mac? Yes,
I
I
would
think
think
she would.
so.
You
Yeah.
would think so.
Yeah.
I agree.
Ariel's cool, but then I don't want people looking at my girlfriend and say, "Why is he going over the legs?" I'm like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't want them looking at her. Be like, wait a minute, why isn't she?
Yeah. Why does that lady have fins?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't want them looking at the club, looking at her,
Yeah.
and be like, ah.
You'd say, honey, put your scales away.
Your
You're
scales
scaring
away.
people, right?
Yeah, the people in the club are not. They're very confused right over here.
Yeah.
Now, now I have a question. Did you ever go to clubs when you were a kid? Did you ever go to a club when you were like my age? Go to nightclubs?
Nightclubs. Yes, I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Now, how do you tell someone? How do you tell someone that's a little bit too recreational to leave in a calm manner? How do you tell someone that's like too recreationally, you know?
You mean someone that might have had a little too much to drink?
Yes. How do you tell someone to calmly leave an SG?
Yeah. So I no longer drink, and
Yeah.
all of my friends drink.
Yeah.
So that's just a normal weekend for me.
Be good for you.
Corralling all my friends, making sure they're all safe, right?
Right.
And maybe it's time for us to leave this bar.
Hmm.
Maybe we shouldn't stay here any longer.
Right.
Yeah.
But what do you
To do it in a nice way.
Yes.
Like if I was a bouncer at a club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you good at that?
If I was a bouncer at a club
Yes.
and I needed to get somebody out,
Yeah. Somebody else.
I think I would say, man, do you
Yeah.
think it's time for a nice hot slice of pizza?
Mm,
Because
pizza?
people that are drinking a lot are always hungry.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess booze just makes you hungry.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you a question about a controversial figure who I like too. Is Mike Tyson, the fighter?
Are you gonna listen to the fight that's coming up? Him
I
and Aaron
don't
Paul?
know because it's not. I don't know how long it's gonna last.
You don't think it's gonna be real?
No. Well, no. I'm saying it'd probably be very short because
Short for-
fights are all fast.
Oh, you think Tyson's gonna win?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No
interesting.
question.
Interesting.
This to me this guy is kind of he's an amateur. This guy's like an amateur. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul is
Yeah.
kind of an amateur.
Yeah.
I feel like he's all show.
yeah, but why do you want to fight Tyson? What is this all? why do you wanna-
I mean, if you're gonna fight someone and try to like make a name for yourself
Yeah.
in boxing, who else are you gonna fight?
that's the guy.
That's the guy you're gonna fight.
Now, there's one impression that I do. I want to explain it to you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. So try to. But I'm gonna make you guess it though. I'll have to make you guys guess it.
We're gonna guess who you're impersonating.
Yes.
All right.
Well. No. All right. So yes. So it's a recent figure in history.
Okay.
Recent person ran for office, and won.
Okay.
Try to guess who it is. Go ahead. Who wants to go first?
Those are the only clues we get.
Well, do you want to do the voice instead? There's the voice instead.
I feel like I know who we're talking about.
Go ahead.
You want me to guess?
Yeah.
Are we talking about Donald Trump?
Yeah, you know what I can do? I can do his voice. You want to hear it?
I would love a Donald Trump
would?
impersonation. Yeah.
So, we missed you last week. She's a nice person, and she's a great lady.
Yeah,
And, she's really, she's a great lady, and we love what she stands for. And she's, frankly, it's never happened this way before.
Wow.
And so, it's like this, and Missy's a great lady, right?
Great lady. Thank you, Donald.
We love
Thank
Missy,
you.
right? We love Missy.
Yeah.
So I actually met him once a couple years ago.
Are you a Trump fan? You are. You don't have to whisper
I
it.
am.
Yeah.
It was
Listen,
tough.
this is America. We all can
It
have
is.
our own, right?
And when I met him, I asked him about Rosie O'Donnell. I asked him about Rosie when I met Rosie O'Donnell. I met him.
And what did Donald have to say about Rosie?
He goes, well, I asked her, I asked her, how about Rosie O'Donnell? And Chuck, we know about that, huh? I asked about the fight they had on TV many years ago. I met that on TV many years ago. on
Many
TV.
years. Yeah, I recall that.
I asked him about that fight. Chuck, we know about that. I said, I know all about that fight. Yes, I did.
Did he respond?
Yes, he did. I think he was surprised that I knew about that.
What was his response?
He's like, oh, I'm surprised you know about that. I said,
Oh.
oh, yeah, I know all about that fight you had.
BMAC knows everything. Right?
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
I have a view I want to share with you if you don't mind.
share it.
I believe that, and I'm gonna say something real quick. I feel like he's calmed down a little bit. I think he's mellowed out a little bit.
Mhm.
I think he's becoming more and more measured. And let me explain why.
Yeah.
Because he's thinking about what he's saying a lot. He's thinking more and more about what he's trying to say
Yeah.
without being, too Trumpy.
Too Trumpy. Yeah.
Like he's starting like now he's saying unrespectful. Like he's starting to use different words.
Yup.
He's becoming more. I don't know if it's age, but he's definitely becoming more and more mature. I don't know.
Sure.
Mature. Can I use the word mature?
Yeah, of course you can.
And
If that's what you think he is, then of course you can use
Mature.
that. Mature.
let me ask you now. I'm going to ask you about your voice for a second. When I first can I tell you about? Do you remember how you first met? I want to explain that to people. How do you first meet?
Me and you?
Yes.
How did we first meet?
Well, we never actually met until recently, but I knew about you.
Did your mom call me?
Yes, she did.
And you want
For
me to take you
karaoke.
out for karaoke?
Yes, yeah, you couldn't.
Yes,
It was too
yes.
far for you.
You do live kind of far.
Yeah, I'm in Tewksbury.
Tewksbury's
Yeah, it's
far.
very far.
That's really far for me.
But I will say this though. I remember when I first met you though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you for the question as a side note.
sure.
Do you get allergies? Because the first time I met you, so you had a cold on, you would talk a lot. It
Gee.
seems like now your allergies are gone. Because
Yeah. So that was probably 10 years ago?
No, it was like 4 years ago.
4 years ago, I had a
Yes.
cold or an allergy?
Yes, you had very
A
nasally.
little
stuff.
nasally?
Yes.
Great. Do
I
I
don't know.
sound better now?
Yes.
Oh, good. I guess sometimes I have allergies. Maybe you caught me on a day I had a cold or
You
something.
had a cold, and
Uh,
you had a cold. I could tell.
Oh, was I feeling miserable?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No, actually, no. You actually acted. You acted the same.
Oh,
but you had
just a nasally voice.
yes, you had a cold.
All right.
But do you remember that at all or no? Do you remember? that
I
happening?
do. I do remember talking to you and then your mom calling me and kind of explaining to me what she was looking for.
Yeah.
And I said, if I was any closer,
You would've
I
done
would definitely do it.
it. Easy.
Very easy.
Very easy.
And then
It's-
Lorraine just brought up you and I should host some karaoke.
yes.
right?
Definitely.
Maybe we can start small.
Yeah.
Maybe you can come over to PBD, host our karaoke there on a
Easy.
Friday.
That would be great.
Yeah, I would love that.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah,
Now-
that would be
A
great.
special guest host?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a
Yeah.
question about music for a second. If you don't mind
Yeah.
music. Would you ever play instruments at all? Or do you mostly just sing? Did you ever play instruments at all?
I like to sing. Can I
Yeah.
sing? Probably not. Dee Dee will let you know I can't sing at all. But Sam will tell you I have a beautiful voice.
Really?
You
Yeah.
do.
She'll
Ren
tell you
says
that?
I can sing well.
You can sing well.
So I don't know who to believe. But I do sing,
Do you think you would sing with me at karaoke? If I asked you to sing one, would you do it?
That-
without a doubt.
You would do
Hey,
it?
Miss, you
Yeah.
better than me because I
You-
don't sing that. good.
You don't sing very well. That's true.
That's a very interesting
Yeah.
point. Now let me ask you a question about Stallone. Are you a Stallone fan?
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
I mean, a fan, no, but I mean, I know Rocky and Sylvester Stallone and.
Did
all
you
of
ever
that.
hear him sing?
Sylvester Stallone?
Yes.
No.
He sang in a movie
What movie?
with Dolly Parton.
What movie?
It was called Rhinestone.
Like a
1984.
rhinestone
Nope, different.
cowboy.
Different. Very
Different.
different. Yes. It's a film about near a cab driver that sings, and Stallone's a cab driver, and he sings with Dolly Parton in this movie.
Sly is the cab driver
Yes.
and Dolly is the singer.
Yeah, and he sings with her in the movie.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Really?
Yeah.
Because is this something that you would like? I mean, it's kind of cheesy, but I mean, to me, it's good because I can follow it.
Yeah, I love cheese, so give it to me.
Now, look at the cheese. Do you like grilled cheese?
String cheese.
Grilled cheese?
Yes.
Grilled cheese is one of my favorite foods in the entire world.
Really?
Yeah. Give it to me any day.
What kind of bread do you like it on?
Yeah, white. Just white bread.
Me too.
Yep. Sourdough, make it crunchy.
I like mine with wheat bread.
Wheat
Now-
bread.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you a question about Harley Quinn for a second.
All right.
So I'm very Harley Quinn biased
Okay.
because I like it better when she's high pitched.
Yeah.
I don't like it when it's more snarky and low.
I don't like snarky and low hair.
Yeah.
No, I don't like
No.
that one.
Who's your favorite Harley Quinn?
Oh my gosh. How many people have played Harley Quinn?
You got the original was Arlene Sorkin, who I was friends with for a long time.
Yeah.
You got Tara Strong, who replaced her after that for the animated series.
Yeah.
Then you got Hayden Walsh, who also played her.
Okay.
Then you got Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
So at least 4 people.
Yeah, I do like Margot Robbie.
You do, but
I do.
so you like Margot's version of Harley Quinn or not?
I did like it.
You did, so I did.
I feel like she really.
Yeah.
I feel like she kind of stayed true to the books.
Really, but here's
Yeah.
the thing. But no, but see, I disagree. I'll tell you why.
All right, tell me.
her voice is too low. It wasn't really high like I would have liked. It wasn't high enough.
BMAC, this is so interesting because it's interesting to hear your take on movies and shows.
Yeah.
Because you go by just the voice, right?
Yeah.
I go by the look and the voice. So it's interesting to hear who your favorite is compared to who my favorite is.
It is?
Yeah. Because look-wise, I definitely think Margot Robbie nailed Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I mean, nailed it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you don't like her as much because of the tone of her voice.
Yeah.
That's just interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was too like snarky like this. I don't know. But she was it wasn't exactly what I was hoping it was going to be like.
You were hoping for something different.
A little higher.
Higher.
in
Like
pitch.
Sam's voice.
Yeah.
It's a little higher.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something in that context of like I would have liked to have seen her do that role. Now, if I ever made a Shore Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
Shore, I would make sure the person on Harley Quinn would have a higher voice to do that role.
Yeah. Do we know anyone with a high voice that likes rock and roll that probably would really like Harley Quinn? No last names.
Any first names?
Who do we
you guys-
think?
Who do you guys?
Erica Ferry.
Erica? Yeah.
Is she Harley
Erica.
Quinn? Do you think Erica would do Harley Quinn?
I think she would be a great Harley Quinn.
Harley
Yeah.
Quinn.
Oh yeah.
Erica.
Now, okay, but bounce off of that. Who's your favorite Joker of all time? Ooh,
Hey, we did this last time we were
we did,
together.
but I didn't-
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about the
That
podcast.
is interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
How would you say?
What did you say? It wasn't yours, wasn't mine.
Well, my top is probably Jack
Nicholson.
Nicholson. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
That's
boss.
that's
her last
interesting
name
too.
is-
Yeah.
What's that?
No worries.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Um,
I like Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Let's see. Wow.
Wow.
Who's the most recent?
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, I did really enjoy Heath Ledger's.
You did, but so I'll explain why I didn't enjoy it so much, if you don't mind.
See, so
Yeah.
I bet it's his voice, and I like the way he looks.
No, but see, here's the
Yeah.
thing. He didn't laugh enough.
You know why though? Because I think the newer versions of
Yeah.
Batman,
Yeah.
the Joker isn't actually a
funny.
Joker.
He's not.
He's like a maniacal
Oh,
Joker.
He's not. Oh,
I think that's what they
that's
were
what
going
it
for.
is. Yeah.
With casting him, and he really did look cuckoo.
Yeah.
I know you can't see him,
Right.
but I thought he did great with the voice too.
The
You
voice-
just missed the laugh.
Yeah. I would
The
like to.
cackle.
Yeah, the Jack Nicholson. Well,
Yeah.
not Jack, but like something of that juncture.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about an actor who I like a lot is Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, yeah. So Sam Elliott,
Yes.
I loved him in Mask
Okay.
with Cher,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
That's one of the greats.
Uh-huh.
But I also really, really, really enjoyed him on The Ranch, the Netflix series.
Oh yeah, The Ranch.
Yeah, I thought that was I thought it was an excellent series, and I thought he did a wonderful job
Now,
playing a curmudgeon-y rancher.
is your dad kind of like that? Is your dad kind of like that? Is your dad kind of like that?
Shout out to my dad. I hope he's watching. I
Yes.
told my mom and dad to watch.
Yes,
And I'm
we
sure he's pumped that you talked about Trump.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I sat here and I was appropriate.
Oh, good. That's good.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Is your dad kind of like?
Curmudgeon-y. My dad
Like-
is not curmudgeon-y at all.
No?
No.
No.
A super nice, low-key, chill kind of guy.
Would you call him bubbly? I mean, can guys be bubbly too?
But yeah, guys
Yeah.
can be bubbly.
Really?
Have you met my friend Brandon?
No.
Oh, he is bubbly.
He is.
Oh yeah.
Super
Oh, yeah.
Super bubbly.
Now you mentioned I like him in a ranch. Why is it that they made the father like they made Sam Elliot's character very like cranky, not cranky, but like, just like kind of old school, like stubborn.
So I think it's set. It's set in a place, a small town. That's number
I
one.
watched that show. It's a good show.
Number two,
Yes.
he had, I mean, his kids were kind of not the
Yeah.
greatest,
No.
right? Kind of mess ups.
Yes.
I think it's good that they made him curmudgeon-y.
They did.
Ranchers have hard work to do.
Worth to do.
So when they're done ranching,
Yeah.
I don't think they have time to be bubbly,
No.
right? They got to go right to sleep and get up again and ranch.
Right.
Now let me ask you. You want to know what I like Sam Elliott in? Believe it or not, you want to know what I like Sam Elliott in?
You
for
like
a
Sam
movie?
Elliott in what?
Barnyard.
Barnyard.
Yes.
I have no idea what that is.
It's an animation movie. It's about animals in it. You know who he plays?
He's in an animation movie?
Yes, he is.
No, tell me who he plays.
Ben the cow.
He's a cow.
Yes, he is.
Interesting that he plays a rancher.
Well, would that make sense in the movie? He'd be a cow character. 'Cause
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see Sam Elliott as a cow.
Now, okay, who would you want to be in a movie? If they cast you, who would you want to play in a movie if you were cast? Who would you want to be in a movie character?
Who would I be if I was to be cast in a movie? Wow. Who would I be? I don't know.
No?
I've never thought about being
What about
in a
you,
movie.
Samantha? I feel like Samantha actually would be a good Disney character.
She would make a good Disney character.
What do you think, Samantha? Who would you want to be?
If you could play any part,
Yes.
who would you play?
Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff.
Oh, really? All right.
Interesting.
That's good. All right.
Interesting.
What about you, Ren?
I will be the one that plays Cinderella.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I'm going back to
Brandy.
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy.
She was in Cinderella.
She was.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
Brandy.
would play Cinderella because I feel like Cinderella matches my character.
Cinderella matches your personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do show up to work in a pumpkin,
Pumpkin.
so that does make sense.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
noticing about this field too is that a lot of people my age are starting to get in this field more. Do you think that's pretty accurate or no?
Do you mind telling what your age is?
Yeah, so I'm 28.
28.
Yeah.
So you feel like a lot of
People
20-year-olds
my age are starting to get more involved in this field.
in this field? Yeah,
Yes.
we have a great new staff back in Peabody, Tyler. He's in his 20s. He's a great staff.
But how come if so many people like the generation now is starting to get involved in this? Is it because is the shift? I feel like the generation starting to get involved in this field more.
Yeah,
So
can I tell you why I think
Yeah.
that might be?
Yeah.
I think that, and I've always thought that representation is really important.
Yeah.
Right. And I think people in this field have worked really hard to get the people we work with represented in the media, in social media, in TV and movies and things like that. I think a long time ago we were kind of taboo. People didn't want us to be on TV. They didn't want us to give our opinions, right?
Yeah.
We were in sheltered workshops, and now, I mean, we're out every day of the week doing something, being members of the community, learning, and so I think that aspect of us going out and doing things and showing you guys what the world's about, I think a lot of people would enjoy doing that, don't you?
I would just say so.
So I think representation has a lot to do with why we have 20-year-olds coming into the field.
How do you feel about AI music becoming the new music staple for the music industry? AI music.
This is recorded, so people are going to know, but I'm not about AI.
No.
No.
Really? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think that takes away the authenticity of like a songwriter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about Taylor Swift. Let's take Taylor Swift. We can even take Brandi Carlile or Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
All just amazing songwriters, right?
Yeah.
In order for them to write the song,
Yeah.
and in order for you to like it,
Yeah.
you have to feel the song. Does that make sense to you?
Kinda.
So I watched you on stage in your Gene Simmons video.
Yeah.
You were feeling the music. I could tell.
Yeah.
You're
Gene was
singing,
too.
but he was definitely feeling it. I mean, he was wiping tears away from his eyes, man.
Yeah.
He definitely felt it. And I think that connection between human and human, I'm writing a song about how I feel, and I can write this song and you can feel the way that I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I don't think AI can do that.
No.
AI doesn't have feelings. They don't have emotion.
Well, it's getting it's getting there. It's getting better. AI with emotion.
You think that AI can have emotion?
Well, in the singing sense, yes.
Okay. In singing, okay.
Singing sense, like different voices singing certain songs.
All right.
Who's your favorite deep fake of sing? Who's your favorite deep fake of a voice singing a song you wouldn't think of?
I heard a deep fake of Shakira singing.
Really?
And I did not know the difference.
What song was it?
The Hips Don't Lie.
It was a deep fake?
Yeah.
Really?
It was not her.
Now, how do you do deep fakes like that? How do you do deep fakes like that of someone's voice?
Deep fakes are done through computers.
Computers.
You give a little snippet of your voice saying a couple of different words, and the smart computer can just go ahead. One of my friends commented on here.
Oh.
Yeah, Missy is great.
Oh, cool.
That's great.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, GK.
Good taste
Thank
of
you.
people.
Yeah.
Good taste.
I just think that AI can't give you the same emotion and the same feeling.
Real.
Because they do. They just record your voice, and then the whole song is just AI using your voice. Yeah. Yeah. AI.
JK.
Oh, GK. It's just a friend of mine, GK.
Okay.
Now,
It's Gladys Kravitz, like a nosy neighbor.
Now you mentioned
okay.
AI.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about now we ever big SpongeBob fans? When SpongeBob came out, did you watch SpongeBob when it came out?
Yeah. He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know him. Yeah.
Why is he so emotional all the time? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but he's always emotional.
Yeah, I think he's emotional because even though SpongeBob is kind of an adult cartoon.
But everybody's. Do
Do you see it as a kid's cartoon?
I do.
So
do I.
As a kid's cartoon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of cartoons out there that have done a really good job of being good for not only adults and children.
And kids.
My nieces and nephew
Yeah.
love Bluey.
Really?
Okay.
I think Bluey's great for adults.
It is?
I think there's adult humor in there that adults will only get and the kids won't get.
Really?
And I think that's kind of how SpongeBob is.
But I don't see the adult part in it at all. I don't because I was into the jokes. I just did it bounce off of me. Like I don't get the adult part of it.
So the jokes don't land with you on SpongeBob.
Well, they do, but I don't like. And it's funny, but I don't see how they're dirty. Like I don't get that whole dirty part.
I don't think dirty.
No.
I think you're taking them like adult humor. I don't mean dirty.
No.
I just mean kind of in The Simpsons. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's
same.
kind of like adult subject matter laid into a cartoon. Yeah.
Let me ask you about another show on Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah. I think I've seen like one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite character on the show. Obviously, I'm going to tell you why. I like Candace.
All right.
You want to know why I like Candace?
Obviously.
Because she's bubbly.
Yeah, you like a bubbly, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you and I get along so well.
And also, I like iCarly. The show iCarly.
iCarly. Samantha, you watched iCarly. You watch Dee Dee watches iCarly.
I think I did once. I remember.
You
It's
know-
older,
You
yeah.
know my favorite character on that show is?
What is it?
Carly.
Oh,
You want to know why?
Carly.
You want to know why I like Carly?
Are you gonna
Why?
say because she's bubbly?
Because she's bubbly and she sings.
Bubbly and sings.
Yes.
Almost your perfect lady.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Does she drive?
I don't actually remember if she did in the show or not.
Not your perfect match.
Well, again, close. I'm very close.
Yeah.
Like I'm close. Like
yeah,
when
you're getting closer.
Like when I hear them, I'm going, geez. But the ones I meet, they're all taken. The ones I always seem to meet, they're all taken. When I go out, they're all taken.
They're all taken.
Yeah, like the ones
Oh.
I think it'd be cool, but I'm like, So like the part I got to work on is like finding out the right one.
So you're really looking for a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a goal.
Well, it's funny. That's what my dad wants too. But as when you get married, I'm like, I don't worry about that dad yet.
Not yet. First, you gotta find someone to marry,
Got
right?
married. And
Yeah.
by the way, I'm gonna say this, I want no kids.
And you
I
do
don't
not want kids.
No, I don't want kids.
Me either.
Now, my cousins too. I can deal with him. I love him, of course. But after a while, I'm like, okay. Like I can kind of like it's
Yeah.
weird. Like it's
Kids take a lot of patience.
they do
Yeah, a
But-
lot.
Yeah, but do you like kids? Do you like?
I love kids.
You do?
I'm lucky enough that I have twin nieces and a nephew
Your nephew?
on my wife's side, and I adore them. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm so lucky to have them.
Mhm.
But I could not have children of my own.
No.
I don't think I could handle it. That's just a lot.
Now, what's your Taylor Swift song? Taylor Swift song do you like?
Favorite Taylor Swift song?
Yes.
Without a doubt. All Too Well, the 10-minute version.
Why the 10-minute version?
Because you can feel that song.
Feel that song?
I could everything that she sings about in that song
Yeah.
is an emotion that I have felt, and I think that's why I connect to that song.
Do you
I
think?
think I know what it is, Missy.
What is, hun?
What you like?
Taylor Swift?
Shake it off.
Yeah, we sing Shake It Off all the time, right? I do that for you guys, though, because sometimes we're in a mood, right? We can't get the room out of a mood. If someone's in a bad mood and everybody else caught the bad mood,
Caught it.
I'll turn on some Taylor Swift and I'll tell everybody just to shake it off.
Now you mentioned it. Now you mentioned All Too Well. I
Yeah.
think you should write a song about my podcast. It would go something like this. It would be like, I'm doing my impression of Taylor Swift.
I
It's
can't.
kind
I'm
of
so
fake.
excited right
It's
now.
kind of fake though. It's
All
not
right.
real. But just judge it after when I.
All right, I'll let you go and then I'll judge.
All right, ready? Go. Here we go. I went on a show today. I see my friends. I went on this podcast. It never ends. You thought you were on the show, but I was quietly fooled. I never thought I was there, but I know I was told. That's just something I think she would write about. Maybe it's too slow, but I kind of like.
Was that off your dome, man?
Yeah.
You did that right, like a freestyle right
Yeah,
in
it was
front
a
of us?
freestyle. It was a freestyle.
Whoa. That was amazing that you came up with that. And you even had the All Too Well music.
Well, I wasn't. Well, I was trying. Well, that's all I could think of. I was trying to be quick with my feet, so I had to come.
Well, that was super quick. I loved it. I would listen to it.
But now, what would you do if I ever had her on the show? If I ever Taylor Swift on the show? Like,
Let's
yeah,
not say if.
Yeah,
Let's say when.
when I get her on the
Right?
show.
Let's put that out
When.
into the universe.
Yeah.
When Taylor Swift comes on the the BMAC show.
Yes. What are you gonna do if she comes on the?
I
show?
hope I'm sitting right next to you and able to ask her all the questions I've always wanted to know.
Now, why is anti-hero the words high in there? Anti-hero, she says high. Why did you say it to me high?
I don't think she means drug high.
No, I know.
Is that what you're thinking? I think she just means she's elated.
Elated?
So she's like floating. She just
Floating.
feels like she's high as she can be.
Oh wow.
Right? Yeah, that's what I think she's saying.
That's great.
Yeah.
But and now let me ask you one question before I let you go. Is favorite? Do you like Looney Tunes at all?
Looney Tunes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character in Looney Tunes?
I always love Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daffy's cool. He's great.
Yeah.
Daffy's great.
Someone that's bubbly and likes to make people laugh.
Yeah. Is Daffy got the zany? Was he Daffy's kind of crazy?
Daffy's a little cuckoo, but
Yeah.
so am I.
Now, do you get it? Now, when you get in every day, do you tell do you get in every day and you say good morning? Like, are you like that every morning? To that.
Yeah, we have a morning meeting every morning.
Oh, nice.
We
Kinda
try
like
to do a
us.
positive spin on everything during the day, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
We talk about what we're going to do for the whole day. If someone's having a rough morning, we'll go around and say positive things about ourselves that we, things that we love about ourselves.
Nice.
Yeah, I say a lot of stuff. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff during groups. Yeah.
Missy cheered me up today when I was down and out.
Sam was down today, and
Down today.
here she is, nice and cheered up.
Now, what would you do if Taylor Swift came to your room and said she wanted to come for Friday meeting? Taylor Swift, if she came to morning meeting.
If Taylor Swift ever came to my morning meeting,
Yes.
I don't think people would be able to contain themselves.
Would you? Could you?
Oh, could I? I would do my best.
Your best.
I think I could do it.
You could do it.
Yeah.
But what would you ever come and do? Would you ever come and sing?
She would have to sing, and
Yeah.
I would love to talk to her about how she writes songs so well.
Yes.
How can you write words and songs
make them
about
hits,
the way that I feel,
and make them hit songs?
and then you make $1 billion off of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. But thanks for on the podcast. It's been a great time today on the podcast. This has
BMAC,
been
thanks so
awesome.
much. It's
And,
been great.
Pretty soon we have karaoke. I promise. I'm gonna come host karaoke with you, as soon as possible. I promise.
Yeah,
We'll
let's get
down.
you to Peabody, and we'll make it the Missy and BMAC show.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's a question about that because we both have microphones. So who's gonna? I don't like who's gonna upstage who?
Who's gonna upstage you? Well, maybe we'll have to live stream it, and people can vote on who does better.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a good idea.
It's me, just so we know. But
It's me high,
yeah.
of course.
All
right, but
problem, it's me.
it's
BMAC,
right.
you're on fire, man. I love
Thanks.
it.
I'll see you guys soon. Okay.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Pretty soon, guys. We're gonna be back pretty soon for karaoke, guys. Thanks, guys.
Oh, let's do a little tag for your show tomorrow.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. BMAC's got his 400th show.
Yes.
It's going to be Chug Fest, not beer.
Nope.
We're
Chocolate milk Chug Fest.
chugging chocolate milk.
And I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna try. And I see my plan is just to go like all at once. I think I'm gonna do it
Little
all.
sips, not big gulps.
Oh no, big gulps.
Big gulps.
Yeah.
All right.
No, see, you should see my fucking milk trick. I have a trick with that milk. I can go fast, plan to drink them. What's a straw?
I'm down for a Chug Fest when you're down.
A Chug Fest.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Have a
Thanks
great.
for tuning in,
thanks for
everybody.
any
Really
time.
appreciate
All right,
it.
End stream.
Yes.
You got it. That was great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.